Menashe was 12 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 55 years in Jerusalem, and his mother's name was Hephzibah. And he did evil in the eyes of Yahuwah, according to the abominations of the nations whom Yahuwah dispossessed before the children of Israel. For he turned and built the high places which Hizkiyahu his father had destroyed, and raised up slaughter places for Baal, and made an Asherah, as Ahab, sovereign of Israel, had done. And he bowed himself to all the host of the heavens and served them. And he built slaughter places in the house of Yahuwah, of which Yahuwah had said, "In Jerusalem I put my name." And he built slaughter places for all the host of the heavens in the 2 courtyards of the house of Yahuwah. And he made his son pass through the fire, and practiced magic, and used divination, and consulted spiritists and mediums. He did much evil in the eyes of Yahuwah, to provoke him. And he placed a carved image of Asherah that he had made in the house, of which Yahuwah had said to David and to Shelomoh, his son, "In this house and in Jerusalem, which I have chosen out of all the tribes of Israel, I put my name forever, and no more shall I cause the feet of Israel to move from the soil which I gave their fathers, only if they guard to do according to all that I have commanded them, and according to all the Torah that my servant Moshe commanded them." But they did not obey, and Menashe led them astray to do more evil than the nations whom Yahuwah had destroyed before the children of Israel. And Yahuwah spoke by his servants the prophets, saying, "Because Menashe, sovereign of Yehudah, has done these abominations, having done more evil than all the Amorites who were before him, and also made Yehudah sin with his idols. Therefore thus said Yahuwah Elohim of Yisrael, See, I am bringing such evil upon Jerusalem and Yehudah, that both ears of those who hear of it shall tingle, and I shall stretch over Jerusalem the measuring line of Shomeron, and the plummet of the house of Ahab, and shall wipe Jerusalem as one wipes a dish, wiping it and turning it upside down. And I shall forsake the remnant of my inheritance, and give them into the hand of their enemies. And they shall be for a prey and for a plunder to all their enemies, because they have done evil in my eyes, and have provoked me since the day their fathers came out of Mitzrayim, even to this day. And also Menashe shed very much innocent blood, until he had filled Jerusalem from one end to another, besides his sin with which he made Yehudah sin, in doing evil in the eyes of Yahuwah. And the rest of the acts of Menashe, and all that he did, and the sin that he committed, are they not written in the book of the annals of the sovereigns of Yehudah? So Menashe slept with his fathers, and was buried in the garden of his own house, in the garden of Uzzah. And his son Ammon reigned in his place. Ammon was 22 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 2 years in Jerusalem. And the name of his mother was Meshullemeth, the daughter of Harutz of Yoteba. And he did evil in the eyes of Yahuwah, as his father Menashe had done, and walked in all the ways that his father had walked, and served the idols that his father had served, and bowed himself to them, and forsook Yahuwah Elohim of his fathers, and did not walk in the way of Yahuwah. And the servants of Ammon conspired against him, and killed the sovereign in his own house. But the people of the land struck all those who had conspired against sovereign Ammon, and the people of the land set up his son Yoshiyahu to reign in his place. And the rest of the acts of Amon which he did, are they not written in the book of the annals of the sovereigns of Yehuda? And he was buried in his burial place in the garden of Uzzah, and his son Yoshiyahu reigned in his place.